Hello everyone, welcome back to some more indie projects. This is the Vermander Curse. Let's just start a new game. I've seen this guy, he makes a lot of things and I've enjoyed. I like the games he makes. I'm a redneck. Hannah, why aren't this month's profits as high as last month's? I've been looking at a piece of paper you gave me earlier, and I don't like all the numbers on it. I can't make heads or tails out of the dang thing. They raised the threshold on how much you need to donate in order to get a tax deduction, not evasion. Remember, sir? They did what? When was this? So I've been reminding you about this for the last fucking 6 months. But it's actually fine though. You still end up saving way more money than if you did get the deduction. With the good Lord as my witness, I'm being swindled. No one gets over Mr. Vermander. No sir, no siree. But sir, no. I've been donating all my hard-earned monies. The hospital, sir? Which one? The only one in town. Okay, we're going to fucking go over there, we're gonna steal our money back, and we're gonna do what as we please. Remember, now go, we don't have time to waste. Notify me immediately when everything's set up, cause I'm watching the fire burn. El Rato. It's Ratatouille! Hello? Hello? Anyone know? I hear ya, give me a minute. Yeah. Hello there. Dr. Edna, I presume? That's me. Who asked? Fantastic, I am Morton. The nurse whose transfer request you received? Transfer request? What in the world are you talking about? Well, you are on to where? Surely you read my email concerning me. My email? The email? We don't get no regular internet here, son of boy. Only thing we can get out here is that old satellite connection. And we ain't got that early either. I was gonna say early. But if you're here to help, then I ain't about to complain. You got a lot to learn, so you better pay attention. Cause I'm only saying this once. Yeah, I'm only his doctor. When patient comes in, I write their information down here on this here clipboard. Let's build a wall. Yeah, wouldn't it be better not to use the computer instead? No! The waiting room is over here. Ain't much more to say about it. All the magazines are older than I am, and I ain't none of that want to read no more. Oh my. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. My ears clip the board. We got 8 rooms. They're occupied and the rest ain't. 3 occupied. Mr. Langboyd is in room 5-A. He had a pretty bad back injury, but we fixed him right up. Miss Tammy Giles from Salem is in room 6A. She needs one of them teeth pulled, and we ain't got many options for amnesia. So I gave her some of that old-fashioned medicine I kept under the sink. Weed. She is a little dizzy for a while, but everything else went smooth as silk. Impressive. There's a woman in room 4A too. Poor thing cut her hand on her real bad on her job, then tried to hide it. Her boss found out and sent her here. I ain't managed to figure out her name, so I wrote down Jane Doe and patched her up. Ah, a mystery. I wonder, who is she? Who she is? Who is she? We ain't known to ask too many questions around here, Mr. Moulton. We're here to help. Got it. Understood, Doctor. We got 2 bathrooms in operation and a room, something like a kitchen. Oh, excellent. The light in here don't work half the time. We keep our medicines applied but most of the bottles are empty because the budget ain't paying to refill them. And there ain't nothing ever in the fridge, so don't even bother checking. Oh. Does anything in this hospital function as intended? Not really. Oh, sorry. Not really. And that's about it. Let's head back to the front desk so we can get you signed in and start your shift. And build the best wall anyone has ever built. That old sign in there sheet is somewhere over here. I suggest you go ahead and start searching for it yourself, because I ain't about to come look for it. Understood, Doctor. I'll find it. In the meanwhile, I better go make my rounds and check upon patients. Come and get me if you need something. I got a big nose! No one's in here. Hello? No one's taking a sheet. Let's go. We got a mirror. Let's flex on the side. No one's in here. There's 4, eh? Yo. Hello, Mr. Tentacles. How you doing, dear? Okay. I'm just fine now. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I'll regrow back as good as new. Good. Thank you. You're welcome. You are most welcome here. Most. And welcome. Try to get some rest and I'll check back in later. Yeah. That's fucking dope. Oh, fuck it. Mr. Werewolf. Everything alright in here? Yes, I'm fine, Jock. Matter of fact, I feel like I could walk out here right now. Ow. See, he can't even laugh. No, that's funny. See? Can't even laugh without hurting himself. This is exactly why I said, Lang, baby, please stay off the roof. It is dangerous. We can't pay someone else to get in the gutters. But he did it, but he said, no, I'll do it. Money. He waited until I left for work and then tried to get up in there himself. One little gust of wind and next thing you know, BAM! Bam! The dust is gone. Straight into the hedges. You know, I could have done it if the wind hadn't picked me up. That's not the point. You shouldn't have been up there in the first place. Doctor, can you please give this man something to fix his terminal lack of common sense? Please. Sorry, honey, but we ain't got nothing to fix that. Except for a wall, and we're gonna build the best wall we ever could. Now you two, take it easy, alright? I'll be back on you laters. The next ladders. How you feeling, D? Hi, Doc Edda. Oh no, that doesn't sound. Hey, what are you doing here? Still ain't sobered up yet, huh? Nah. That's fine, dude. At least the tooth ain't gonna bother you no more. Oh, fuck. You're in the wrong voice. Just give it some time and try to get some rest, okay? Okay. Ow. Alright. That's everyone. I better get back to Mr. Moulton. Wow! Hey, yo, Dr. Ed, the phone started ringing. Well, you were gone, so I answered it. And? The caller won't stop going on about the rituals and demons, among other things that I don't understand. I think it may be best if you talk to her. Oh, there's always something, but this wall will be built. It will. Honey, slow down. Ain't none of it that's making sense. Please, you have to get out of there right now. My boss has summoned an actual genuine demon, and now you're all in danger. And who do you work for again? Jamie Vermander, ma'am. Yeah. Who is that, Doctor? Well, he's some rich boy who moved out of here when he inherited his family's estate. A lot of folks around here have to pay him rent just 'cause his family owned the land. Yes, that's exactly him. I don't know half the details about this blood pact and a demon and a curse, and I know. You need to leave now. Once the clock strikes 10 o'clock, you won't be able to leave. Honey, that's the last thing. There's less than 2 minutes. Ain't no way we getting this wall built. And we're gonna build the best wall. We're gonna build the best wall the house ever built. And everyone ought to get here fast. My goodness. I didn't even expect that state to be a high on my first night. The stakes to be a high. But I am committed at this point. Is there anything I can do to help that situation? Yes. Did you go snooping into the few old journals kept by the vermanders? Based on what I've read, if you can make it to sunrise, the demon will leave. But there's a bunch of rules you need to follow, which I'm not wanting to say, and ruin the fun in order to keep yourself safe. Okay, so every hour until sunrise, the demon will enter the place it was summoned to. It will travel down the nearest hallway in search of blood, so specifically your blood. Its own rules prevent it from opening doors to search for you, so keep those closed. What room are both you in right now? Reception area. You'll need to keep that in mind, alright? When the demon arrives, make sure you're all in the same room as when the ritual started. If someone isn't, the demon will know, and once it knows where someone is, closing the door won't stop it. If you're ready, I can tell you what to expect once 10 o'clock strikes. I ain't a bat. Just let no demon run off straight through my house to heal him. Just tell me what I need to do, honey. Okay. Well, here's what you gotta do to happen fast. Demon places a lot of emphasis on his windows and uses power to open windows. You're gonna need, and I can't stress this enough, you're gonna need to close any and all windows before the hour is up. Leave one open, the demon gets stronger, and you don't want that, alright? If you finish with everything you need to do before the hour is up, try staring at the clock. I'm sure it'll help pass time extra fast. I'll stay on the line. If you need me, good luck. Be careful! You're in that room, fine. Here, I better talk to you. I don't like mouth. I don't like him. I don't like mouth. I don't like him. Quite content looking at the wall. There's no one looking back at it. These are all the rooms you have to pay attention to in the beginning. And they're all shad by shad. Now learn your lesson. Close the door this time. And we can fast forward. 11 p.m. Oh, no, getting no dead people today. Then it arrived. Nico, Cardo is angry. Oh. No food. It's gonna happen again. Power from lights. Siphon flint. Yes, it's space to I can crash. Do you need anything? Sure, I hope so. Okay, you should be fine. Wait. Hurting idiots again, Anton, no, please. Get her medicine. I just need to find her. One, two, three. Oh, I need to close the door as well. Plenty of time. That should be everything. Er, 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 er. Oh, no one's there. And as soon as he came, he left. Here's what you're gonna do this time. Here's what I'm gonna happen this time. So electronics. So the phone's gonna be ringing this time. I have to pay attention to that. What said seance? You need meds? Medicine. You thought you were a slick fam. Everything's happening in your room. Fuck's sake, she's here. Oh, does she want something? Gasp, it's noon already. None in there. None in there. None in there. None in there. Window. None in there. None in there. Need to pick up meds. One for him and one for myself. Here's some pain meds. Yeah, you shut up. And we should be fine. It's 1 AM and all the windows have been closed, none of the lights are flickering, and all the phones have been answered correctly. And then it arrived, and as soon as it came, it left. Come on, flawless run. As soon as he came, he left. As soon as he came, he left. Been up before taking all of them with them. He ain't getting his 1%. Nah, my watch. So, Demon Parts TV. It'll turn on. Access. And we have to turn TVs off. That's moron. Yeah. Hey, fool, don't call me a moron. Oh, they're lovey-doveys. They're fucking matter. They're happy. Yeah. I just make sure. Of course, would she ever be here? No. Say nothing. It was very sad. We never answered. None in there. Ugly bitch in here. Ugly drunk bitch. Any flashing lights in the hall? That should be everything. And it's half. So that should be it. I've done everything, haven't I? It's 2 a.m. All the windows have been closed, all the televisions have been turned off, none of the lights have been left flickering, and all the phones have been answered. And then it arrives, and as soon as it came, it left. Bye bye. Always looks like he's gonna run into that room. Okay, what next, miss? Final doom, gonna try ritualistic candles. If the power to manifest them inside. Okay, so we need to extinguish them. If you let them keep burning, the demon will be able to draw power from them. He will do anything. Rules. Whatever you. Whatever you do, don't get caught. Say the ritual. Ah, fuck. You fucking can't. Double check everything. Should have everything. That should be Victory Royale, Fortnite, Battle Pass. Windows have been closed, all the televisions have been turned off, none of the lights were left flickering. All the phones have been answered, all the candles have been extinguished. Well, there's only fucking one. And then it arrives, fucking ugly bastard. The cow's on a fucking diet. Man. Candles out. Could turn that off yourself. $3.11. Say nothing, I heard nothing. Her eyes are closed, my eyes are closed, and your mum's gone. Okay, that should be everything.
just double check the bathrooms. Okay. It is 4 a.m. All the windows have been closed, all the televisions have been turned off, none of the lights are left flickering, all the phones have been answered correctly, all of the candles have been extinguished, and then it arrives. And as soon as it came, it faked off. Fucking skinny bastard. Flawless, flawless. Even though we have to go to 10. Flawless, flawless. Fucking me. Fuck it, me it. He loves leaving the fucking windows open. Fucking spooky bastard. Give me shivers down me fucking spine and ass. Fuck, no. That was a close one. Fucking ugly bastard. I have to do 5 more times of this shit. All the have been turned off, none of the lights are left on, all the phones are answered, all the candles have been extinguished, and then... Oh, don't! The sun began to rise upon the town, as I told the demon, fuck you off! And the demon could not stay in this world much longer. However, in direct violation of vermander pact, no blood had been spilled that night. The most important part of the pact had not been fulfilled, which means, poor old me, Mr. Vermander, that the agreement has not, it was now null and void. After generating for a being enslaved to the vermander, the family to the demon was finally free, and thought he'd bring him with him. And though it didn't have much time left, it knew exactly how it wished to spend its final moments. By bringing him with them. Ah, you came back with the blood. And, what in the world are you doing back there this early? I'm watching the fire. Anna? Oh, it's you. Don't you have some work to be doing? What do you want? Why are you looking at me like that? Don't you go forgetting that you work for me, mister. I command you to get out there. Why won't you listen to me? The angry howls of the demon echoed throughout the town that morning, and then the estate felt deathly quiet. As it turned out, Hannah hadn't left the vermander estate that previous night. She had been far too tired to return home after feeding instructions throughout the phone all night. Instead, she fell asleep in one of the manor's empty rooms. She was awakened by the awful noise emitted from upstairs, and climbed the stairs and quickly made her way over to the office. Inside was Jamie Vermander, beaten, unmoving, and absolutely mangled like fuck. But against all odds, he was still alive. And I had a choice to make: put him out of his misery, or a large part of her wanting to simply leave him there, to give him the same disrespect and discard that he showed toward us. She turned to leave, but deep down, she knew she should have kept a pop in that heart. As bad as she was, she would not stoop to his level. Gasp! So instead, she called for help. And no one fucking came because they're all dead. An ironic turn of events, J.P. Vermander's life was saved at the same hospital he had tried so hard to get rid of because he couldn't save 1 measly %. Despite the rightful and justified anger of the man, Dr. Edna and Nurse Morton treated him like no different other patients. They never knew he was J.P. Vermander, and he was on a road to full recovery. During his stay at the hospital, he was given a room near the front. Day after, he watched the patients as they came and went. He watched the hospital's only doctor and sole nurse did their best to help every person that arrived. And as he watched, he realized something.
He was mega gay.
Though confusing numbers on the little piece of paper actually meant something. Those numbers represented actual people. People with lives and emotions. People that just wanted to get the help that they deserved. Not really. It took a near-death experience at the hands of an angry demon and an intensive stay in a hospital, but JP finally felt something that no Vermander and Naminamer had ever felt for a very long time. And that was begins with P, E, ends with A, E, and a P and E. Physical education. And he vowed he would do everything in his power to try and help him. So he left and said, fuck you too. However, due to the pact being broken, most of the wealth and power it granted was soon lost to crippling debt. No other options sold off the estate and assets to pay his dues. And the last remaining bit of the fortune was donated to the hospital. As a sign of goodwill, Dr. Edna let him stay in one of the vacant rooms until he could get back on his feet, so paying rent. He is currently working as a food deliverer to make ends meet, and as he wasn't qualified for anything else, though he does miss his money, his old lifestyle of watching a fire. The end, he's just thankful to still be alive somehow. Morton settled into the job as a new nurse. Just fine. Despite the rough night, he grew to love the strange new town and its people. In the end, he knew that the decision to move here was the best one for both him and his daughter. Edda is still the best and only doctor in the town. Not hard to beat. She plans to use the donation money to renovate the hospital so that they can provide the best care possible for years and years to come. And now that they had an actual budget, she decided to hire an accountant. It's the fucking bitch from earlier. Hannah, happily applied. She's glad to finally have a boss that appreciates her hard work. Saying this in front of her old boss, telling her, fuck you, I wish I never saved you. And though it took a while, she did eventually forgive vermander and man for all his misdeeds. The hospital had a bright future ahead of it, and everyone was on a good term with your mum and your dad. Minimum. And that's all that matters. Until Hannah pulled out a fucking gun and shot him in between the eyes. That said technician game. Love this game, so very good.